Bring you from Korea, the one and only Team Slayers representative here at this tournament. In the Red Trunks playing Terran to the southwest of the Daybreak is Taeja.
Silence.
Yes, we don't like Koreans here. They're scary. And they don't speak our language. But he's up against this guy. Very resilient, very well known. The kind of player that I think everyone's been a fan of at some point. He's from Team Liquid. He is in the Blue Trunks and he is playing Terran to the northeast. Let's hear it for Jinro. It's okay, they're still awake.
And Jinro needs to win. It's as simple as that. No losses and maybe get a game. He has to win. That's it. And he has to win as much as possible, including a 2-0 break. And Jinro just putting his headset on. Thing is, though, we've got to think is, if he wins 2-1 and Elfie wins 2-1, it doesn't matter. Elfie beat Jinro. Elfie advances through. Jinro has to win convincingly and just hope that Elfie doesn't win on the side.
Yeah, it certainly won't help. All right, well, here it goes once again. Just a quick pause to sort out the soundproofing equipment. That's now been dealt with. Taeja Supply Depot, a fairly interesting location for it, honestly, but I have to wonder. I mean, you build it there. It's nice, I suppose, to bring it up just to maybe help up against Hellion harassment or something along those lines.
It's just close to the command center. That's it.
Yep.
Just so you don't have mining time losses as you move to the ramp. Looking over at the groups, by the way, just to update everybody, Lucky advances as first place along with Bishu, both of them 2-1 each, but looks like Lucky first, Bishu as second, and then in this one it looks like Taeja currently first or second depending on this game, followed by Jinro or Elfie, depending on this result. And then Group H is going on right now as we speak. It does have Pult 1-0, Bling 1-0, TLO and Phoenix both dropping the first games.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but here we go. Taeja's just going to have a quick scout and just check what's going on here. Jinro going for at least a partial wall-off, and he can complete that. He could. Can he prevent that? No, I think he'll slide past, no problem. Sadly, you can't block it with an SCV, but he's going to get the scout here. You'll see that there's one gas down, and Taeja's actually opting for a gasless expand build here.
Yeah, and it's a little bit unfortunate that he did get in there, and Jinro actually has 4 in the refinery, does take that 1 out as we do see, and the Marine will go down. Jinro can easily throw down a factory soon, maybe see a Cloak Banshee opening, but we do have the full scout from Jinro, who manages to escape with the SCV as well, so that's pretty nice and does get that little 1-up in this game. Well, as I say, that,
maybe
never
not.
mind, never mind.
Well, he would have got that 1-up, but yeah, inexplicably just sort of hanging around there. Not really sure what that was for, but just a little slip-up. But he can't afford these slip-ups. They all add up into something much, much more serious. Not a good idea. Double gas now coming in to follow this up, which is fairly standard for gasless expand. We're not seeing Taeja go with his crazy 5-6 barracks and no gas build here. Just going to go straight into the gas after that. So Jinro now beginning his expansion of his own, significantly behind his opponent in that respect.
And he did basically mine from that refinery with 1 for a very long time, then into 2 when the scout came in, then back on 1. So it was always going to be a tech up, but an economic focused tech up, as he does take the command center in. Has put the factory on the side and very easily can go into that Banshee from here if he does decide to do so. And Taeja, on the other hand, as you said, double refinery straight away. So this tells us he wants to immediately throw down a factory straight away, as we see now in the production tab. He still has options from here. He could go mech, he could go bio, he could go third base. So we'll see what Taeja does have from here. And it looks like he is going to send a scouting marine to the natural of Jinro and sees the scout timing of that expansion, but that is it. But that is more than enough to know that the factory is down behind that command center and potentially Banshees could come.
Yep, the question is, are they? It's looking fairly likely at the moment. Still mining gas now for both of these refineries, and yep, Tech Lab going down there. So almost certainly going to be that.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were going to...
Nope. No, that was the end of the sentence. Never mind.
All right, so basically, we are going to be seeing this Banshee play from Jinro, but because of the double refinery so early on from Taeja here, he does have the factory tech. He has a starport. He has got a tech lab coming for the factory too, and could very easily just go ahead and say, my command center was faster. I can get a Raven and Viking out and be absolutely fine against what you do, because he can already start to filter what Jinro is doing behind that just because of what he scouted on the natural. And we'll see if he does build the Raven immediately. Jinro does land a scan and sees everything and knows the possibility of a Raven, yet still decides to go to that Cloak, hoping that his opponent doesn't feed or go for that Raven and does go for Cloak of his own.
Well, at least he's got a little bit of time where he can cancel if he happens to learn any more information. But if he does invest and then it ends up being a situation where it's immediately shut down, there's Viking coming out from Taeja right now, so I think he knows exactly what's up, and that could end up being very unpleasant for Jinro, and it could be a nasty investment if he completes Cloak here. Taeja just getting a little bit supply blocked there, just for a few seconds, not a huge deal. And if we look at army counts at the moment, Taeja just with a slightly larger army,